I don't know. You know how my last video was about anxiety and depression? I started getting into my anxious and depressive episode again. And I'm gonna do a whole ED video on, yeah, my eating and stuff, because I didn't really go that deep into the video. I mean, about my ED and stuff. But I mean, it is something that still affects me till today, and I feel like I should talk about it more because of like pretty much just how I was and how I view myself. And I feel like a lot of other girls would benefit from this, because I know that we all look at models and stuff, and just pretty much everybody that is in the spotlight right now. At least that's what I look at, and I compare myself to them and stuff. But that will be a whole other video. Today I'm just gonna be talking about pretty much everything that's been going on with me. Something that was really crazy today that happened to me, which is what inspired me to do this video, because it's been crazy. It's been a crazy couple months for me. Okay, so basically, let's get started with some work stuff that I'll just talk about. So remember how I had told you guys that my boss, my guy boss, he was not doing his job and stuff, and like just pretty much that. And they like weren't taking COVID serious or anything like that. They weren't letting anybody know, weren't talking about it. He basically left. Like, he just grabbed all his shit and left one day, just didn't come back ever. But it's because he was fucking his boss, basically. Technically my other boss, but yeah, he was fucking her. So that was a very interesting thing to find out. She also left. That is another thing. It was so weird because like, I didn't expect them to just leave out of nowhere. It's like they eloped out of nowhere. It's just something that I wanted to mention. This other thing though, it kind of bothered me because, okay, remember how I told you guys I was getting sexually harassed at work? I told you guys that there was two different situations. I was getting sexually harassed at work, and then on Christmas, I experienced something very uncomfortable. Basically, this person exposed themselves to me, which they like pretty much showed me their penis.
Mira.
Hey.
Acá está tu hija, Ira.
Hi. Hey, Dad. Estoy haciendo video.
Está haciendo video.
Basically, this guy showed me his penis. It was a very uncomfortable situation. He was basically like, do you want to have sex with me? And I was like, no. And this person is technically family, so that's why I can't even say their name. I don't want to go into detail about it, but just know it was a very uncomfortable situation for me. When I talked to people about it, like family about it, they were like, did you hit him? And I'm like, no, like, I'm very passive. I'm a very like nice person. I normally don't confront people. I normally am like very shy, quiet. I'm not like crazy and stuff. Like, I'll have my crazy moments every once in a while, but like not like that. Yeah, that was very uncomfortable for me. I'm also very loyal, by the way. I don't know. I've always been raised. My dog is here eating, by the way. We're right next to his bowl. So if you hear him eating, that is who's eating, not me. This little guy just decided to come up in here, and he's like, you know what, it's feeding time, let me fucking eat the rest of my bowl. Like I've said, I'm just very chill. Like, for the most part, nothing really bothers me. Like, as long as you're not like fucking with me, like I'm not gonna be bothered by anything. Like, you do you, man, and I'll do me. Like, I'm chilling. But yeah, that was a very uncomfortable situation. So I didn't hit him. I just was like, no, like, you should probably leave. Let me open the door so my dog can get out. Go ahead. And when I talked to people about it, they were like, what the fuck? Me too, because I could not process what had just happened, because I was like, yeah. And my dog's back. My dog scratches the doors, by the way, when he wants to come back in. He's very smart. Basically, people at work found out about the guy sexually harassing me and stuff. Obviously, shit gets around. And yeah, people started treating me different. Like, there's this like older guy. He's a different older guy. And he normally will like talk to me about his little girl, because he has a little daughter, and he'll be like, oh, I miss her so much. He's like, that's why I'm working here, so that I can send her money, because she like lives in Mexico, I think he said. And in Mexico or somewhere else, somewhere over there though. So that's normally what he talks to me about, or he'll talk to me about like, oh my god, this person, or oh my god, that person. Like, I get it. Sometimes you just get annoyed with your coworkers and stuff. So yeah, but anyway, there was this other lady that works there with us. I don't really like her because of the way that she is. So basically she was telling him, and a couple of other people were telling him, like, hey, you shouldn't be talking to her, like talking to me. They were like, yeah, because of what happened between her and the other guy. And he's like, yeah, well, I'm not that other guy. Like, I'm not like that, so why is there a problem with me talking to her? And he told me, he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna listen. He's like, because I'm not like that. He's like, we're different people. And I'm like, yes, exactly. And like, how is that even fair to me? Like, I didn't speak up about it because I just wanted to like make up a lie and shit, or I wanted attention. Like, bro, that's not the reason why I spoke up. You do understand, like, does this not process in your guys' head that this guy is the one who did wrong? He is the one that was sexually harassing me. I'm sorry, I'm like, it always like upsets me because I just hate when, like, I'm nice and people just take advantage of it, and I hate that. I've been like trying to stand up for myself a lot more now, and I try to speak out about it, but I hate it because like I shouldn't have to be a dick, you know? Like, I shouldn't have to speak out about stuff like this. Like, this stuff just shouldn't happen. And that's what like pisses me off, that like, do I just have to be a bitch so that people won't do shit like this? Because then I had another problem with one of my other coworkers. She's a girl though, she's a lady. But she's like an old lady. I was like pissed off because people were basically saying like, yeah, just don't talk to her. And I'm pretty sure they tell the other guys there at work not to talk to me. And that's very fucked up because it's like, you're singling me out when I'm not even the one that did wrong. Like, if anything, you should fucking be happy that I spoke out about this, because I know for a fact he's done this to other girls, and other people know that he does this. He will take videos. That's another thing. He would take videos of me while I'm working and just doing my shit. He would be taking videos of me. He also took videos of one of my friends, and he took videos of other girls in the break room, which is so fucking weird and creepy and pervy. Like, he would literally be like this with his phone, and he would just stay like that when girls were right there. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? And some lady called him out on his shit, and she told him like, hey, like, why are you videotaping them? And she could clearly see that he was videotaping them. And then he says, just because my phone's like this doesn't mean that I'm doing anything. You could see that he was videotaping them. It was because their butts were basically right there. Like, he was sitting down on a chair, there's like a little table, and then they were right there. And I'm like, bro, you're so full of shit. Like, it's so dumb. But anyway, yeah, this guy probably has videos of me fucking working. I don't know what the fuck he does with them. I don't know if he jerks off to them and shit, but that's fucking weird. And he also has videos of my friend, which is very disturbing. Like, he didn't take them with our permission either. Like, he would take them when we weren't looking, and then he would show them to us after, and he'd be like, look at the video that I took, or oh my god, look at this. And then it'd be a video of us, and we're like, bro, what the fuck? And we would tell him like, bro, you should stop, like, that's weird. But obviously he didn't listen. Like, we weren't mean about it. We were just trying to be like, you shouldn't be taking videos of us. But yeah, this guy did not care. Anyway, that lady didn't speak up about it, which sucks, but you know, it's whatever. People are gonna do whatever they want to do, and I feel like she just didn't feel comfortable speaking up on it, because I'm pretty sure she saw how people were singling me out, and you know, she probably doesn't want that. So I get it, you know? Like I said, I had another problem with a different coworker. Basically, this lady, she's like an older lady. I've had to work with her, but she is very difficult to work with. She complains about everything. She talks shit about everyone. And she's one of those people that like cares more about your life than her own life. Yeah, everybody at work hates her. Like, I'm not even joking when I say that. Like, everybody knows how she is. Everybody's had a bad experience with her. So anyway, this lady basically pissed me off because she was taking advantage of me and pretty much everybody there at work. Like, she takes advantage, and a lot of people just let it slide by, and I stopped letting it slide by. Like, I got pissed off because she kept doing stupid shit with me. Basically, she would move on my shit, she would touch on my stuff, and I got tired of it. We were like arguing back and forth. This was today. We were arguing like back and forth and stuff. Like, at first I wasn't saying anything. I've asked my bosses about this. Like, I've talked to them about her and the situation and stuff, and they're always like, you know what, just ignore her, like don't listen to her, just do your shit and that's it. And that's normally what I do, but today she just kept taking it too far. She was literally trying to push me, and I was like, bro, what the fuck is your problem? And I was not gonna fight this old lady. Like, I can just push her, like I could just literally shove her and she will fall over. But I'm not like that. I mean, I wasn't raised to fucking be fighting people, but don't get me wrong, if you like really pissed me off and if you're acting stupid as fuck and you're around my age or whatever, I will like fight you. I don't care if I get my ass kicked or whatever, but I will fight you so you can stop your shit. This lady, she just like pissed me the fuck off once she was like trying to push me. Yeah, she like basically threw all my shit. Like, she did throw all my shit, and I was like, you know what, I'm up to here with you. And I didn't say anything to her. I just walked away, and I went to go tell my boss, and I was like, here's the situation, this is what's going on. My boss was like, no, I can move you for now, and yeah, that way you just don't have to be near her or anything, you don't have to deal with her. And I was like, all right, thanks. So that's pretty much what happened. But this lady, like, you could tell, like, I was kind of a little bit of an instigator today. But see, my boyfriend, this is what I like about my boyfriend. He will push your buttons, and he will get you to crack. He will get you to where you lose control. And that's exactly what I did to her, because I wanted her to lose control. I wanted her to lose her shit so that when she did something, it would work in my favor, of course. I knew that getting her mad was like not doing what she wanted me to do, not doing what she told me to do, because she's not anybody to be telling me to do certain shit or like to be a certain way or whatever. And then she started trying to threaten me, telling me like, I'm gonna tell the boss, I'm gonna say that you did this, I'm gonna say that you're doing that. And then I'm like, go ahead, I've already asked them about certain things. And I was like, go ahead, they've told me to ignore you. That's literally what they've told me. Like, they've told me to ignore you. Like, because they know you're on some bullshit. They know that you're on stupid shit. She basically had nothing to say after that. Like, she was just being stupid, and then that's when she threw all my shit. And yeah, but that's when I just wasn't gonna deal with her, because it's like, dude, I'm not gonna fight you. Like, you're an old ass fucking lady. And I was raised to not hit older ladies, and I would respect her. Like, that's another thing. She demanded a certain amount of respect, but she wouldn't give it back, and she felt entitled to that respect. And it's like, no, I give you respect, and if you don't give that respect back to me, then you are not entitled to that respect, and I will not be respecting you. Like, I will give you the energy that you are giving me, and if not, I'll give it to you even worse. I can't believe I went through the situation. It's so funny. But yeah, like, at the time it did have me a bit heated, but I just didn't lose control of myself. I like kept telling myself like, bro, just stay calm, stay calm. My camera got too hot now, which sucks, so I'm gonna be filming on my phone for the rest of the video. Basically, that's what happened at work. That lady really took it too far, like throwing all my shit everywhere. Yeah, I just don't want to fight with her. Life-wise, my dad left for a whole month. He, I think, went to Texas, and it's for his job and stuff. When I remember how I told you guys that he would travel a lot for when I was little. My dad went back to that job where they would make him travel every few months, but now since we're older, like, we understand, and we're like, oh, okay, like, you know, he's just going for work and stuff. Yeah, that's why you guys saw me earlier on FaceTime with him with my mom and stuff, because my mom will like FaceTime him normally in the afternoons. My sister's moving out, which is something super crazy. She's moving out, I think, in a week as well. She's also leaving in a week. Freaking crazy. That same week, my sister leaves, my dad comes back, and then we're gonna start renovating pretty much the room that my sister was in. My dad's gonna redo it, and that is pretty much gonna be my room now. It is a lot bigger than this room, and my dad's just gonna fix it up. He's gonna put like an AC and stuff. I'm gonna have like a whole new room to decorate and everything, because I do feel like I need more space. This room has a lot of space and I really like it, but this is gonna be my grandma's room, because I don't remember if I told you guys, but my mom basically brought my grandma from Mexico back from Mexico. But yeah, they're gonna redo my sister's room, and that's gonna be my room. And I'm finally gonna get more closet space, because I do have a good amount of closet space, but it's definitely getting filled up. I did just buy a couple of other things for a video. I've been buying a lot of shit. I literally just got this package. I'm gonna show you the back of it. It's a pretty big ass package. This thing cost me about 300 bucks. It's my boyfriend's birthday present, because, and I'm still gonna add more shit into it, but it's his birthday present. It's one of his birthday presents. His birthday's coming up. But that's pretty much what's been going on in my life. But I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video, and I will see you guys next week with another new video, and hopefully then I will not be as stressed and dealing with as much shit, you know. Hopefully this kind of just blows over. And yeah, I'll see you guys in next week's video.